What's going on, everyone? Dom here. I wanted to take some time away from YouTube and just all of this to be with my parents, to be with my family, and to process all the information. Now I'm ready to talk. I was raised by my parents to be a good person and be honest, and I don't think I've been honest with you guys. I think a lot of times I'm desensitized to this stuff. I think a lot of times I act on impulse, and I needed to take some time to really go through everything and analyze myself, and show you guys who I really am. I haven't done a good job of separating Dirty Dom, the crazy party animal, guy that hooks up with a bunch of girls, and me, Dominicus, the guy that hangs out with my friends, goes to the beach, reads books, hangs out with my little brother and mom. Dirty Dom was someone I created when I moved out here to LA. I didn't smoke, I didn't hook up with girls, I didn't drink in high school, and I was never one of the cool kids. So when I moved out here to LA, it finally gave me a chance to reinvent myself and be who I wanted to be. I just wanted to be accepted by my peers, by other people around me, by girls. Just wanted to fit in. Now let's talk about what happened the night of those allegations. Also, some of the stuff that I'm going to be talking about is it's going to be pretty serious, and it might trigger some survivors. We came up with the idea to do this 5-some bit. So I put out an Instagram post saying, hey girls, come over. We need 10 girls at the apartment, a bunch of girls. The more, the better. Later that night, Hannah and I think like 5 of her friends show up. And then Vlog Squad, there's me, there's Nick, there's Jeff, Todd, David, Jason, and Trisha. The girls show up, we start hanging out. A little bit later, Todd and Jeff leave, and then they come back. We all start drinking with the girls. I'm talking to Hannah and a couple of her friends, and the rest of the guys are talking to the other girls. After a little bit, me and Hannah and her friend go to my room to hook up. We keep drinking and we start having sex together. While we're having sex, David, Nick, Todd, and Jeff are peeking inside the room. Everyone that looked inside the room didn't say that there was anything wrong or didn't feel any type of way, and didn't bring anything up. After the girls and me finished having sex, I was laying on the bed with Hannah and her friend. At this time, we were all talking, and Hannah falls asleep, right? She was drinking a little bit more than the other girl, so I just continued talking to the other girl for a little bit. After we're done talking and we're ready to go, meet up with the rest of the Vlog Squad and the girls, we wake Hannah up. Her friend helps put on her clothes and helps her get dressed, and we walk out to meet the rest of her friends and Vlog Squad. I stay in the apartment, and the girls, Hannah and Todd, Jeff, Nick, and David, end up letting the girls out. The next day, David hits me up to finish the ending of the video where I'm like sweating and dripping in sweat, and then Brandon is there and Alex is there, and they weren't there the previous night, but they were there to finish that scene. So that happens the next day. I also get a few texts from Hannah, the one that alleged me of the sexual assault, and here's what she said. Hi Dom, it's Hannah, just woke up. Thank you so much for having me over. I know I was very drunk, but I was having a blast and hope you did too. Also, anything at your discretion is okay for the vlog, just maybe not anything that a future employer could use against me, hee hee. Tell your friends to go for it with the content he has. And then I said, hi, glad you're okay. I just woke up too, LMAO. I had fun. We should hang out again. Then she says, hope you slept well. I'm down. I still want to paint your nails. I said, haha, okay, let's do it. You won't fuck it up, promise? And she says, pinky swear. I say, okay, you free later this week? And she says, should be, or the weekend, smiley face. I say, okay. And then later in the week, she texts me, what's the rest of your week looking like? I say, working on different stuff, what you doing tonight? She says, so much work. I said, shaking my head, now I have to paint my nails myself. You let me down. She says, haha, don't worry, you'll be blessed with my nail work one day. The reason we were talking about nails was because I paint my nails sometimes, and I asked her to help me paint them because I always screw them up when I do them myself. This was in November, and then a few months later in February, I get a text from Hannah basically saying that, she wants to have the video taken down. She doesn't like it being up. So I take screenshots of the conversation I had with her, the whole conversation, and I send it to David, and he tells me how to reply to Hannah. I have someone here that was there that day that David received those texts from me and basically told me how to reply.
Hi guys, my name is Cassandra, and I met David in 2017. I used to work in a PR agency doing I used to work with the blog squad and David. I always went an extra mile for David because I believed in him and I thought he was a good person.
Let's just take a second. Just take your time.
David wouldn't gift cars. David wasn't philanthropic at all. He was just like this guy that would, and this is a quote from his manager, that would make his friends drink pee. Like, not even his manager believed in him. In February 2019, David received the text from Dom. And when David received the text from Dom, David did not want to take the video down. In the room, it was Jason, Natalie, and David. I decided to contact a friend of mine that is a lawyer, and she advised that the video, like, my instinct reaction was to take the video down. We drafted different versions of what should be the response to Hannah. And one of the things I was constantly mentioning was that Dom maybe raped a girl and that they should contact a lawyer and that they should have removed themselves to relate to Dom because of that situation, and that Dom should have handled the situation with David. I will be discussing more things moving forward. The reason that led us to this video is because I interviewed Dom. This is something that's very close to my heart. As of in the last few months, there's a lot of things that have come into my attention.
I want to thank Cass for getting on here. I know it's tough to talk about stuff like this. I appreciate you giving your input. I fucked up, man. I thought that by us filming this video, it was just another fun, stupid vlog, and that everything would be fine, and nobody was harmed, and I was wrong. It impacted these girls, and it's gonna follow them for their whole life, and I know what we did that night wasn't right. I know we shouldn't have filmed that video, and we shouldn't have put you guys in that position, and maybe you felt like you were there and you were going to be in a video that was supposed to be fun, and it turned out being not fun. It turned out being humiliating and degrading and embarrassing. And the last thing I wanted was for you guys to feel like we're using you. I want to say I'm sorry to Hannah and to her friends for putting them in this position, and for not considering their feelings, and for not taking them seriously, and for making a mockery and a joke out of them with this video. I understand that it's going to take time for you guys to heal. The last thing I want is for you guys to feel envy or feel hatred towards yourselves for, being in this video, because it is our fault. the responsibility falls on us as content creators to make sure that whoever we're filming or whoever we're putting in our videos is comfortable and knows what they're getting into, and we didn't do that. We just posted this video because we thought that it would give us more money and more clout, and yeah, we fucked up. I think there needs to be some type of way for YouTubers and anyone else in the social media space to do things the right way, and I don't know the answer. I wish I did. Growing up, I had all guy friends. I never really had, you know, a lot of female peers, you know, besides my mom and my aunt. So I never really got that female perspective on stuff. I understand it's a scary world out there for women. You know, even walking down the street at night as a girl, it's completely different than walking down the street as a guy. It's that type of perspective that you get when you have those conversations, when you talk to girls, when you live with them, that you start to understand the world and you start to understand women, and I start to understand myself more and the decisions that I make. I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks for listening.